Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about Luckin Coffee, and a lot of you may have never heard of this company before. However, the story of what happened to them is actually very well known in the stock community, and it's on a warning story of what could potentially happen if you invest your money into Chinese stocks. Now, just off the bat here, I just want to mention that Luckin Coffee is up around 100% in the past week, and that's only because they were worth $2 before. You could see that they got beat down very, very strongly here, all the way to around the $2.50 range. And they've been around this price for the last almost a year here. And now they've recovered all the way to $4.41. However, there's really no reason for this recovery. Now, they are one of the biggest chains in China for coffee. However, this doesn't really mean much as there are a lot of big chains for coffee in China, and it's a country of over a billion people. So that really does push these companies forward and make them seem like they're worth a lot more than they may really be worth. Now, if we look at their 1 year graph here, you can see exactly what I was talking about. In their IPO, they were costing around $25 and they were choppy here at the beginning. However, after releasing their first earnings, they skyrocketed all the way up to around $50 of a valuation and even stayed strong around the $40 price range. So, what could be a reason for their collapse? As you can see here, their earnings were basically on target for quarter 2 of 2019 and quarter 3. However, now they're facing delisting from the stock market among fears that they actually lied about their earnings and how much coffee they were actually selling. Now, one of the reasons why people think this may be happening is that China has a long history of basically lying about their companies and how much they're earning as a result of the fact that they want to make China seem like they're doing better than they actually are. And obviously, this is one of those cases. You can see that the stock dropped off so hard. This is one of the hardest stock drop offs I've ever seen in my whole trading career, and a lot of people have ever seen before. In Wall Street Bets, if you follow that Reddit, a lot of people make crazy bets and they hope to win big, or potentially they could lose all their money. And someone even lost over $1 million trading just the stock of this company. And as you can see, the stock literally lost over 500% value here. They went from $50 to $4. So this is just an insane happening here, and they're down over 100% in the last 5 years. So you can see that their story is basically a tale of caution here. And all they do is manufacture coffee and operate coffee retail stores. Now, Starbucks, one of the biggest chains in the whole world, and they actually own the most retail stores of any company in the whole world, is only valued at around $70 to $80 here in the last few weeks. So the fact that Luckin Coffee was already all the way up to 50 really shows that people thought this could be the next big coffee company to compete with Starbucks and other companies like this. However, you can see from this graph that it just didn't turn out that way. And lately, a lot of people have been asking me, is this a good investment then if they are up 100% in the last week? And honestly, guys, I'd say if you're able to recover the money you spent on this stock, if you bought it at a $5 price tag, sell out as soon as possible. You can see that this stock is moving like a penny stock. It has 1 day jumps, then immediately pulls back as people take profits. And a lot of people literally just pray that this stock will go up to the price that they bought it at so they can sell out of their stock and hopefully even make zero return, just break even, because the story of this stock is so tragic, and it's honestly a very, very big warning story for investors who might be trying to invest into IPOs and companies that are based in other markets that aren't in the US, guys. So yeah, keep a close eye on this on Luckin Coffee, as anything can happen here in the next weeks to come. Like I said, I honestly don't think it will be able to recover past the $5 range unless we see some kind of extreme news here about their delisting, and maybe even news that they won't get delisted. Then their stock might start to recover slowly. However, I don't feel that this is the next growth stock or the next stock to rocket back up to $50. Like I said, guys, a lot of people are wary of this stock, have already lost money with it. And in the stock market, when a company does very badly like this, and when a company already has a history of producing these kind of results, people are very wary of investing, and a lot of people wouldn't get back in as quickly as they did before. Like I shown you guys before, this stock was holding solid at around the $20 price range, rocketed off of the strong earnings, came all the way down to around $30 to $40 price range, And soon after the news came out, they absolutely dipped here all the way to around a $4 valuation, which even I would say is very high for this company because, like I said, they've been lying. We don't know how many shares or sorry, how many coffees they actually sold. We don't know any real information about the company, how many clients it has, etc., etc. So I would be much more likely to invest into an American company like Starbucks that has been recovering very strongly here ever since the last 3 months and when all the situation happened with the virus here. So yeah, guys, just keep an eye out for this stock if you really like it, but I personally wouldn't invest in it. I feel that it's a very weak stock and a lot of people are already wary about what happened once in the past. So yeah, guys, not a good stock to invest in here. As always, keep a close eye out for those profits and don't forget to like and subscribe the video.